This video is on how to putty nail holes. It's a painter's putty that you can purchase at the local paint store. And the way to open up a putty can is not to use the tip of your putty knife, or it can damage the putty knife. It can bend it. You need to keep it as a flat. So always use the side of your putty knife to open a can, or a screwdriver. The putty comes with a little water on top to keep it from drying out. Grab a little ball of putty out of the can. And what you'll want to do is take this ball of putty and form it into a shape where it has a small ball on the end of it. By doing it with a small ball, you're going to be able to take the putty and you're going to be able to put it into the nail hole a lot easier. Instead of a big ball trying to push it in, you use a small end of it. And by puttying the nail hole, you push it in with your thumb and you cut it off with your putty knife. And we'll continue to show you a few examples. Push in the hole and cut it off. When you wipe, you want to barely wipe it. Otherwise, if you rub too much, it creates dimples in the hole. A few more. Apply pressure with the putty and just cut it off with your putty knife. And what it does is it cuts off. Keep your putty knife firm and flush up against the surface when you do it. So when you push it off, go forward and backwards. And now we're going to show you a few examples. When you come to a new construction, you have a blister like this where the wood's blistered up. You want to pick that all out of the blister. So now you have a flat surface. And when you put the putty in, again, same concept. Then wipe, and then you have a nice smooth surface. Again, in front of us, always flush, pull back. Now next I'm going to show you an example, what we call cat eyes. If you putty a nail hole and there's a little hole in there, you'll see a little black hole. Sometimes you can wipe your hand over it and cover it up. So what you want to do is avoid that, because putty is designed to fill the hole. Paint will not fill holes. So you want a good even surface on there. So that right there includes our tutorial of putty and nail holes.